guess that's deja vu, but I thought this can't be true, cause you moved to West LA, or New York or Santa Fe, or wherever to get away from me.
We're here with Train, who just performed their brand new single for us in front of the entire Forbes newsroom. Thanks so much for coming by, guys. This new single you've got, Drive By, it's already sold about 750,000 downloads before your album has even come out. But a couple of years ago, you guys were on hiatus. Looked like maybe you wouldn't even, have a future as a band. How do you go from that period, to where you are now, and kind of the story of the resurrection of Train?
I'm not really sure how it works for other bands or other artists, but for us, there's something that has to happen for us to be successful, and that's that we have to stop aiming for success and actually love what we do. And we did that at the beginning, and we sold a lot of Meet Virginia albums and then Drops of Jupiter albums, and then we really were more focused on success than joy. And that may work for other people, but it didn't work for us at all. We weren't really enjoying being together as much as we were, satisfied by being on the radio or seeing people at shows or whatever. But we got less radio and less people at shows because, if we don't like it, how do other people like it? And we really had to refocus all of that, and we did.
It's not here. Sorry, man. Yeah.
Woo! Hey! Hey!
And so I think that the catalyst, for that resurrection in a lot of ways was Hey Soul Sister. Tell me a little bit about sort of the creative process and how you guys came up with that to begin with.
In San Francisco, where we started the band, there's an event called Burning Man that started with just a few artists that went to the beach, and now about 60,000 people from around the world go to the desert in Nevada. And Soul Sister was kind of about like, I've never been there. I hear it's very inappropriate. So I plan on going there soon. But my imagination was like, wow, the Burning Man has become so massive, and they build this huge, art piece, and then they burn it as a sign of like starting over and restarting a new year and cleansing and everything. And I thought, what a beautiful thing to dance around this fire if everybody, all these soul sisters from around the world, were just enjoying life, and so that was the vision of it.
Between that song and Drops of Jupiter, which is probably your other biggest hit in 2001, it's a span of 8 or 9 years, and the music industry changed pretty drastically in between. I mean, for Drops of Jupiter, it was more CD-based, selling the whole album. With Hey Soul Sister, it was perhaps more of a singles-based, digital download kind of thing. How did you guys adjust in the meantime as a band, having made your entrance kind of in a different era?
We have to adjust what we're doing. We just had to make an adjustment in our attitude to this career. But it really doesn't affect us as far as how we write and what we do. The good thing is our live show has always been really important to us, and that's kind of where the buck stops. Almost like the radio stations and program directors and record companies used to force feed the public, like, you're going to like this, we're going to put a lot of money behind this. But now it's like the public, we get to hear their opinions because of the iTunes downloads, and you can see what people want to hear, and like small bands are blowing up, and just like YouTube artists are blowing up. So it's like the public can decide now, and that's the way it should be.
People will go on there and just download a single, or scroll through the record and download 2 or 3 of their favorite songs. But we still look at making records as like a body of work, not like let's have one hit song and then a bunch of crap on there. Like we still look at, we come from the album era, and we still like to sit down and put a record on and listen to it from front to finish.